Well, one thing I do want to ask you before I let you go is like obviously you did your building the PC video, which set the internet on fire, but you also had a picture of you painting, I believe it was one of the emperors. I don't know the name of those particular type of emperor's guard, but it was a helmet, a Warhammer helmet.
Yeah, the Adeptus Custodes.
That's the one. It's been a while for me, I have to be said. I was more of an Adeptus Titanicus man back in my youth.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
And I have also played that.
Yes,
many
I had
moons
an
ago.
Eldar army when I was a teenager. Loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I see that look. I see that. You're like, oh, Eldar, is it? Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, filthy Xenos, but it's okay.
But why has there never been a decent adaptation of 40K? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like if technology's here to do Lord of the Rings, 40K has some of the most, I mean, it's incredible looking stuff. Like, why don't we have that?
I think because, and quite rightly so, something which I love about Games Workshop is that they've been very protective of their IP. And I think that's a great decision and very wise. And obviously, that'd be something I'd be very excited to do.
Yes. Henry Cavill is Eisenhorn.
I mean, I don't know about Eisenhorn necessarily. When you've got Valdor and Primarchs out there, then it just seems a shame to be a mere Inquisitor. But I would absolutely, I would leap at that opportunity, and it's something I'll be very, very excited to do. But I'm glad they have protected their IP.
Yeah.
And there haven't been just loads of TV shows and movies and stuff done poorly. It needs to be handled perfectly.
Yeah.
It needs to be handled to a Lord of the Rings level. And if it's not, I'll be massively disappointed. And
do not be the guy who ruined Warhammer. Like that's
absolutely. And we'll see. Maybe I could be the guy who does Lord of the Rings
for Warhammer
level of Warhammer 40K or 30K. Or whatever. I don't know.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40K or classical fantasy? Like, do you both or just 40K?
Actually, classical fantasy I also enjoy because the Total War games.
Yeah.
And,
yes, of course, yeah.
And also, I was that guy kid, teenager, adult, who bought all of the Warhammer Fantasy Armies books and all of the codexes and would just read them. And fancy list build. I never had a chance to actually play with anyone, but it's I would list build in my head. I would get all the lore in there and learn all the rules, and I loved that. And so it was both. I mean, and the Sigmar storyline is fantastic as well. I haven't played Age of Sigmar. I haven't got into that yet, but the books written about Sigmar were brilliant, and I enjoyed those. And so there's a potential for a storyline there as well.
So much stuff.
There is so much stuff, and that world is so rich, and that universe is so exciting, and that is the true dream job opportunity.
Yeah.
If I were to have the opportunity to to show that as live action, I think it's important to say that.
Yeah.
Then I would be ecstatic.
That would be amazing. What was your chosen chapter?
Chosen chapter?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Adeptus Custodes, which is, they're not Space Marines, so they're not chapters. If I were to go for a chapter, it would either be, before Custodes came out, Blood Angels were my chapter, and also Salamanders.
Oh, okay.
They were my two favorites.
So you're looking at Cal, I just thought Space Wolves would have been on the agenda, but
I mean, Space Wolves are cool, really cool, and they are great. But thing is, I'm a bit of a loyalist, even with my own stuff. And so I felt guilty just having two chapters. And so you can't then go, oh, okay, I'll be Space Wolves as well.
Yeah.
Space Wolves are really cool. And I thought, I'm going to let them be cool from a distance and do it that way. I mean, I also enjoyed the idea of Grey Knights as well, because them being the ultimate of demon hunters was great. And actually all the new stuff they have out now is they are quite strong within the meta, I believe. But yeah, I would say Blood Angels for their nature and what they represent, and the same with Salamanders.
Amazing. Well, Henry, thank you very much indeed for nerding out with me today.
Hey, it's been a pleasure. Anytime.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.